Except for my big 10-inch. We haven't been here in 13, 14 years, so it's going to help us, you know, break back into the market again. You know, we've been gone for a long time, so we got to make up for lost time.
On August 18th in 1990, at the magnificent Donington Festival in England, rock history was made when legendary guitarist Jimmy Page joined veteran rockers Aerosmith on stage for an unforgettable jam session. The electrifying collaboration thrilled the massive crowd as they performed classic hits together, blending Page's iconic riffs with Aerosmith's energetic style. This epic performance highlighted the incredible synergy between rock legends, creating a moment fans would cherish forever. The two songs performed were Train Kept Rollin' and Walk This Way. Previously, that day Jimmy Page was interviewed about the event for the BBC, and you can listen to that interview here.
So here I am, actually in the VIP area, which is where all the biggest superstars hang out, or so I'm told. And just to prove that, I found probably the biggest rock and roll superstar in the world, Mr. Jimmy Page. How you doing, Jimmy?
Very well, mate. Good to see you.
What brings you to Donington?
Well, I come here to have a play with my very good friends, the Aerosmith band, and I'm really looking forward to it. Basically, because I haven't heard them play live, even though, you know, they've been together a long time. Our paths have never sort of met so that we could see them play. I'm really looking forward to hearing them because they're such a great band. You know, one of my favourites, without any doubt. You know.
How did it actually come about? Did they call you up and say, "Hey, you want to come along and have a blow"?
Well, actually, I think. My manager bumped into Steven Tyler in New York. They just sort of crossing in the lift, and there was possibility that we were going to get together when they did Wembley last time. But I was unable to make that, and he was saying, "Oh, shame about Wembley, but what about Donington?" We said, "Yeah, right, let's do it," you know. So here we are.
Which number are you actually going to be playing today?
Train Kept Rolling. Yeah.
Bit of blues.
Yeah, well, it's one that we've both sort of recorded in our own rights, and it's going to be some real fun playing with Joe and that.
Joe Perry, now there's a name to conjure with. Do you rate Joe as a guitarist?
Yeah, absolutely. He comes up with some really fun riffs. Yeah.
Do you think he's a little bit nervous playing with you today?
Well, I don't think so. He certainly isn't showing. I mean, we've been hanging around together, you know, quite a bit prior to this, and no, I don't think so. We're just all looking forward to having a, you know, real good crack, you know.
Get ready to dance, everybody, yeah.
Rock Commander is a celebration of rock and metal culture. Manage your own rock bands, connect with a passionate community, and experience exclusive collaborations with real bands like American Chaos and Adam and the Metal Hawks.
So are we, Jimmy. I can't let you go, of course, without asking you about what everybody's talking about. This is it a 50-track box set of Led Zeppelin material coming out in the autumn?
Yes, 54 tracks, and they've all been remastered from the original studio tapes for CD, and I've laced them out in all different running orders, you see, and it's really good. It really is. I'm really pleased with it, and I think everyone's going to like it, actually, because it just presents them in new lights, you see. So it's good.
Are these all tracks from the established Zeppelin catalogue, or are there tracks that no one's heard before?
Well, we didn't have any studio tracks left because they all came out on Coda, which was our last album. But we had a couple of things from the BBC. Bless the BBC for letting us license them back. And one was a blues, Travelling Riverside Blues, and then there was another version of Live White Summer and Black Mountainside Live. So those are the two of those, and then we had a B-side which went out on a promo single of Immigrant Song, and that's called Hey Hey What Can I Do, and that's the other one, which will be a surprise if not been heard before, you know.
So what's prompted you to what's prompted all this Led Zeppelin activity suddenly?
Well, as far as remastering those things, because I was never invited to do the original mastering for the CDs when they came out, which was rather annoying considering, you know, I'd seen everything through every step of the way prior to that, you know. Of course, in those days, CDs weren't even heard of. They were just in the, you know, some scientific laboratory somewhere, you know, being worked on and developed. So I just thought it'd be a good opportunity to get it right, you know, and also not, you know, present them in a new way. And, you know, it's quite good.
And what about this rumour I hear that to accompany the box set, there may even be a film of old clips of the band live? Is that just a rumour, or is that a real possibility?
Well, at the moment, we've only just finished putting this package together so it can come out at the end of October. So, I mean, there's been talk about all manner of things, but at the moment, that's the only thing with any sort of true substance that I can talk about.
Right. Okay, well, look, I hate to ask you, but I can't let you go. You've got a 54-track box set coming out. There may or may not be a feature film. We've got the records, we've got the film. Will we ever get the band live again?
You'll have to ask Robert. It's true, isn't it? You know what I mean? I love to, you know, I love playing that stuff. You know, it's part of me. You know, great big part of me, and I love playing it. You know.
Getting back to Donington, of course. I mean, you're used to doing big festivals. The last concert Zeppelin actually performed in this country was at Nebworth, and since then, of course, you've done Live Aid and all sorts of things. Do you enjoy playing to the big crowd?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's all part. You know, it's different from playing in clubs, which I also do, you know, as well. I'm playing pubs, you know. But yeah, it's great. It's great. The whole atmosphere and the vibe of a festival is great. You know, it's wonderful. You know.
All right, Jimmy Page, thank you very much indeed for talking to us today, and have a good gig.
I will bring you one of your fellow countrymen who single-handedly whittled out a niche this wide in rock and roll history, Mr. Jimmy Page!